Let's take this JAMB question 2020 on current electricity. It says, in the figure, the value of R is, so this is R here, and this is a circuit diagram, a simple circuit that has 3 resistors. So let's first analyze the circuit before we start finding the value of R. The first is this. Here we have the voltage or the cell which builds up the voltage, and here it is rated 12 volts. Here is the first resistor, 3 ohms. Here is the ammeter. Ammeter is a device that reads current, and here is 2, meaning 2 amps. Here is the second resistor unknown, third resistor 6 ohms. So analyzing this circuit here, from this voltage, if you trace, connected in series with this first resistor, also in series with this ammeter, and then this line now also in series with R parallel 6 ohms. This resistor here, R and 6 ohm, are in parallel. Reason is that they share the same terminal. The front of this resistor and the front of this one share the same terminal, this common terminal here. And then they also share at their back, they also share the same terminal. So these two are in series. So according to Ohm's law, the mathematical representation is that voltage is equals to what? Current times the resistance. So if you have a circuit, here we have the current. This current here represents the current coming from the battery, the current being drawn from the cell. And that current, which is R total or R equivalent, that's the total current drawn, equals to 2 amps. And then the voltage supplied is what? 12 volts. And then R, for us, this voltage is total voltage and this total current. So here, this R here represents what? Equivalent resistance, or you say total resistance. So we are going to find the total resistance, which is R equivalent. So you see this resistance here, 3 ohms, is in series with R parallel 6. So this will be 3 plus R times 6. R times 6 divided by R plus 6. This is how we analyze resistors connected in parallel when they are just 2 resistors. But if it is 3, we don't do this. So it's because it's 2, that's why I do this. So now our R equivalent equals to 3 plus R times 6 over R plus 6. So if we substitute this into this first equation, assuming we call this our equation 1, and then this is our equation 2. If we substitute equation 2 into 1 so that we can find R. Remember that our equation 1 there says V equals to what? Total current times total resistance, and the voltage is 12. 12 equals to, the current is 2 amps, 2 times the total resistance, you open a bracket, R equivalent equals to the whole of this. So the whole of this represents R equivalent. So you bring it here, that will be 3 plus R times 6 is 6R divided by R plus 6 divided by R plus 6. So we have now formed an equation that balances the whole thing. So we are going to solve this equation to find our R. So if you divide both sides by 2, 2 will cancel itself, 1 cancel here, 6. So what is left is 6 equals to 3 plus 6R over R plus 6. So, um, for us to eliminate this denominator here, we multiply the equation, that is, we multiply everything by R plus 6. So we say multiplying by R plus 6. Here it will be 6 times, you open bracket, R plus 6 equals to 3 times, you open bracket, R plus 6. And then plus, remember, if you do this, okay, let me just say 6R divided by R plus 6 times, you open bracket, R plus 6. So here and here are the same, so they will cancel each other. So we proceed. So we multiply through 6 times R is 6R. 6 times 6, 36, equals to 3 times R, 3R. 3 times 6 plus 18. Then here plus 6R. That's what is left there. So now we collect like terms. Like terms means you bring the terms that have the same variable together. So I'm going to take all the terms that have R with them, all the R terms to the left, and all the constant terms to the right. So here we have 6R. There's no other R in this left hand side, so we bring the one from here. This is plus 3R. When it jumps, the equality sign becomes minus 3R. You pick this other one, when it jumps, the equality sign becomes minus 6R, equals to, what we have here is plus 18. There's no other constant term here. The constant term here is plus 36. So if you move it to the right hand side, if you jump the equality sign, becomes minus 36. So 6 plus 6 and minus 6 will cancel themselves. That's 6R minus 6R will give you 0. So what is left is minus 3R. Minus 3R equals to 18 minus 36 will give you minus 18. And then if you divide both sides, in order to make R the subject of the formula, if you divide both sides by minus 3 will cancel minus 3. And then minus 3 will cancel minus 8 6 times. So you have that your R equals to what? 6 ohms. So the value of R is, the value of our R is 6 ohms. Which option is that? Option B. Thank you. Thanks for watching. For more practice question, you can join my WhatsApp group. And then if you wish to support what I'm doing, you could buy me a coffee via the link below in the description. Thank you.